Hello, my fellow healers. My name is Adina, and I'm that healing girl. This is my very first pick a card reading on this channel, and this is a timeless reading. So as always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be right now in this moment. So we're going to start our pick a card reading with pile number 1. So we have 3 piles. This one is pile number 2. This one with the pretty clear quartz. This one right here with the quartz is pile number 2. And this other one with the quartz is pile number 3. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, pile number 1. So we have... let's see, it's clear quartz. Let's see what cards are going to come up. I'm using a couple of different decks. I'm using an oracle deck. A couple of different oracle decks, actually. One is an angel number oracle deck. And the other one is called The Universe Has Your Back. The other oracle deck is called Your Soul Truth. And the other oracle deck is called Sacred Destiny. That's this one right here. Let's move this out the way to the side so we can get this a little bit more in view here. And then we have 3 tarot cards. The 2 of Wands. And we have right here the King of Discs, the King of Pentacles, and then the 5 of Cups. Oh, I'm getting a picture already. Let's see if I can fit all of these in the screen view. Might be a little hard, but we'll try. Let's see if I can pick up a little bit more here. Okay, so let's deal with the cards that are the oracle cards. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. I create mindful movements throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. And this is a reading for June, for the month of June. So it's all the energies that we're going to be experiencing within the month of June for pile number 1. Let's see. 303, forgive. What am I afraid of losing the most? That's this card. So you can get a clearer picture of that card. And then action. So we do have a 2 of Wands in reverse. The 2 of Wands is 2 signals partnership. And the 2 of Wands is a very action-based card. I see... There might be a person that is coming through. It looks like this person has a King of Pentacles energy, so they might have a lot of wealth. They're a person from your past too, and you might have some bad blood with them, because I'm getting this 5 of Cups energy, and so that's the energy of kind of being regretful. Let's see. I feel like you regret how you left things with this person. You do have a lot of blessings in your life right now, but these things have been on your mind. The way that you left them with this King of Wands energy person. This could be a person of any gender, but I'm getting that they have strong masculine energy, or at least a very powerful presence. And you respect them a lot. Whatever this is, you want to be the one to take the action to forgive them first. If regardless of who has wronged who, whether it's you that wronged them or them that wronged you, you want to be the better person. I think that you need to figure this out for yourself, but you might be afraid of losing a relationship with them if you speak your truth, if you become truly and fully yourself. You can do that unapologetically while still holding forgiveness in your heart. This card, it says, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take a big leap today, what would you feel scared of losing? Love, safety, or belonging? What if it was all a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things? I think with this person, you need to be willing to sacrifice the possibility that it might be just that. It might be that they won't forgive you, or that they won't accept you for who you are. And you have to be okay with that. Because at the end of the day, you are the person that counts the most. But it's going to feel really, really good once you get off your chest everything that has been sort of bad blood between you, and you say, I forgive you. I don't hold a grudge anymore. If it's yourself that you have to forgive for things that you've done towards somebody else, that's a bit harder, but that also needs to happen. But I'm getting the sense that they will be open. They will be open to at least hearing what you have to say. And there might be some hesitancy for them to sort of do so, and there might be some pride in the way and things like that. But I think that with this Two of Wands energy, it's also going to be, that you're not going to expect them to visit, though. This is definitely going to be a surprise. I think that, that's all I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a person coming in. I'm seeing you getting a better level of acceptance for yourself if you forgive both yourself and this other person for whatever wrongs that have come up. I'm, for whatever reason, getting this song. It's by this lady named Rochelle Farrell. I should probably link it below. It's a song called I Forgive You. I'm getting that energy. She says, doesn't really matter what you did anymore. It doesn't really matter what you did it for, who you did it to. I forgive you. And that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Whether it's yourself or somebody else. And even if they don't forgive you, or if they don't accept your apology, forgiving yourself is one of the most important lessons from this energy for June, for pile number 1. It's very emotional. There's some water here. There's a lot of turbulent feelings that you've been dealing with here. There's like a blue heart. And this moon is almost covered up. So it might be happening during the new moon. I'm going to be posting a new moon reading, so maybe you want to give a gander at that as well. But this is all that I have for you, pile number 1 for the month of June, and trying to get all of the the cards in there. But yeah, that's all that I have for you. Okay, pile number 2. We have this optical quartz here. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. going to start with the oracle cards. Let's see. There's a lot of universal messages. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. I surrender to a power greater than me, mindfulness. Interesting. And your soul truth card is, who am I comparing myself to right now? Your destiny card is potential. Let's hold this up. Potential. Let's try and get this in the frame here. Okay. And 8 of Cups. The Star. Prince of Wands or the Page of Wands. And again, this is June is bringing in a very emotional energy. You're being asked to surrender to like awe, miracles, and to the beauty that is you. There's something really special about you, and very unique, and it's not always apparent. Like, some people might think you're weird or that you don't fit in, and that's okay. Don't let people, with this Prince of Wands card, don't let people tell you who you are, and don't let people tell you that there's something wrong with you. There isn't anything wrong with you. Your weirdness, as you might think, it's what makes you stand out. You want it to be, with this 8 of Cups, you want it to be normal, whatever that means. You want it to be, I'm getting the Radiohead song Creep. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. Just accept that energy. With this mindfulness card here, you might need to get quiet with yourself, journal about the things that you find that you like about yourself, and lean into those. And with this weirdness, quote unquote, comes potential. There might be some dream or some goal that you've wanted to do, but you think nobody will like it because it's too different, because it's too strange. This card, these oracle cards are telling you to let all that go. To let go the worry that you are not good enough, that you don't measure up to some imagined ideal of what a human is supposed to be, or what you're supposed to, what life is supposed to look like, what your life is supposed to look like, who you're supposed to be with. because that path of normality, or what people perceive as normal, is not for you. This uniqueness, this Aquarius energy, the stars represented by Aquarius, is what's going to make you soar. If you lean into it, people aren't going to even recognize you. It's going to be like, I don't know, I'm getting like, I've never seen this show, but for whatever reason, the show Freaks and Geeks. And like this very wild card energy that people don't understand. Like Radiohead, like Bjork, like, you know, just very rebel energy. And in a good way, because you're bringing innovation to the world just by being you. And you might feel afraid of that or ashamed of it or whatever. Lean into it. You are going to find your tribe with this butterfly here. It's going to be, and with this long road, it's going to be a long road to walk away from the idea that, you know, you're somehow not important, or you're so strange or weird that nobody cares. It's going to be a long road. You're going to kind of change into sort of this butterfly, but you really have to lean into faith in yourself and just really let go of harmful beliefs about yourself. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to not fit in. Like some of the greatest minds didn't fit in, created some of the best art, and you're very special and individual, and you're going to use that, and you're going to achieve something, whether it be creating a piece of art, whether it be like a viewpoint that gets turned into a book or an ideal. That's not what the average person finds to be normal, but it's fine. I think this pile is very, very intriguing and wonderful, and that's all I have for you today for pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading, pile number 2, and see you next time. Okay, pile number 3, last but not least, we have this sort of a regular quartz piece, which kind of to me looks like a little arrowhead. It's a favorite piece. Let's see what we have. We're going to start with your oracle cards first. Through prayer and meditation, I will create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Ooh. I honor how I want to feel. Reshape. Who am I placing blame on right now? These are the oracle cards. And then going forward, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Discs. Going forward, you have a lot of projects. This King of Cups, somebody that is in control of their emotional world. They don't place blame on other people for how they feel. They accept full responsibility for their place in the world. I'm trying to get this here. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And look at this peaceful, gorgeous glade here. You want to go out in meditation and reflect, because from the last eclipse that we had back right before Mercury retrograde, I want to say that was in April, all the way until now, You've been dealing with these turbulent emotions, but you've been pushing them away. You haven't been acknowledging them. You've been avoiding them. But with the King of Cups energy is very compassionate, and this person they neither push their emotions away nor seek to control them, or seek to control or push away the emotions of others. And that's a kindness. That's a compassion for yourself. You want to be sort of like your own best friend. And what June is going to the month of June is going to ask you to do, is going to ask you to become more emotionally mature. And not saying it's going to be easy. It's not easy. But with this Ace of Swords energy, you're going to be able to cut through any illusions that you might have about your emotions, that anything is anybody else's fault, or that anything is your fault. And you're going to realize that bad things can happen sometimes for no reason at all, to you or to other people. And that at the end of the day, the one who is able to control how they respond to those things that happen, whether it's people causing them or our own mistakes or regrets or things, is ourself. At the end of the day, we can't control the world around us, but we can control how we react. And so this is going to ask us, like, who are we holding grudges against? Who are we placing blame on? Who are we saying, oh, they're the reason why I feel this way. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be upset. Or if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be angry. This card's asking you to go in, not to disregard those feelings, to let those feelings in too. But then at the end of the day, come back, meditate in a quiet space, and say, is this really real for me? Are these emotions really somebody else's fault? Or can I take ownership of my own emotions and say, yes, this person might have done this thing, or this situation might have happened, but I choose in this moment to respond in another way, in a more positive, in a more mature way. And that is going to be the growth that allows you to embody this King of Cups energy. And with the King of Cups energy, it also rules artistic and creative things. It's very Piscean energy. So I know there's going to be, with June, we're going to be asked to sort of, I guess, get real with a lot of things. Get real with how we feel. And this Piscean energy is compassionate. It's not judgmental or anything like that. It's not saying, oh, I feel this way, I'm bad. It's saying, I feel this way. I accept the way that I feel. What can I do about it? Even if things that happened to me were the fault of somebody else, I'm now here dealing with these feelings. And how can I move forward? Going forward, what's the best plan for me in my life? To not only deal with these emotions and their fallout, but to deal with them in a positive manner. And this Ace of Pentacles, this is an amazing good omen for you, saying just be open to what comes up. And the emotions that you feel right now, whether they feel good or bad or whatever, they can be the genesis for a good idea for you. Possibly even a money-making idea, but I'm getting more of an emotional abundance in the way that you relate to other people in your life, the way that you deal with other people in your life, They're going to see the difference. They're going to be like, who's this person? This person is like so mature and calm and centered. And that's the energy that you're moving in. With this reshape card, you're being asked to reshape situations that have happened to you in the past. Now, you can't go back and change the situations that have happened to you in the past, so bear with me. Reshape the way that you see them. Look at them from all different angles. And, did that person really feel upset at me? Or did they perceive something else? Like, were they going through a bad day that day, and then I came into the room and they were talking to me and I thought, oh wow, they must be really upset at me, and then there's this whole sort of Mercury retrograde series of misunderstandings, and now both parties feel upset. So look at the situation from all different angles, and give other people compassion and grace, and give yourself compassion and grace in the situation. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And this is bigger than whatever situation this might have. The universe is asking you to adopt a more compassionate attitude and a more emotionally mature attitude in general. And this isn't going to happen overnight. This is going to something you'll grow into. 5 is the number of change. 2 is the number of partnership. And I think that represents changing how you deal with the people in your life. Not automatically going to blame, but honoring what you feel, honoring what they feel, and then coming from a place of cooperation and compassion. And when you really feel like your emotions are like, you can't take it anymore, find some time in nature, find some peace, and journal and sit and go through how you feel. Don't push it away or suppress it, but fully express the emotions. And that's what I'm getting for you today. I don't feel any other messages for you, pile number 3. Just getting in touch with your emotions in a mature way is what's going to be coming through in June for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you next time.